Hi, kindergartners, it's Mrs. Compton, and today we're going to talk about something called probability. That is probably a new word for you. So probability means what are the chances that something is going to happen? So over here, there's this word certain. If you are certain something is going to happen, you know for sure. There's 100% chance it will happen. So I put a little 100% next to certain. Then there's the word likely. This means there's a good chance it's going to happen. So I gave it a thumbs up. It's not for sure, but it's probably going to happen. And then there's unlikely. Unlikely means it's probably not going to happen, but it still could happen. So I put a little thumbs down here for unlikely. It probably won't happen. And then there's the impossible. Impossible means there is no way that something could happen. So I put the red X emoji there. Okay, so over here I have a jar filled with some cubes. And we're going to think about the colors and what we think would match for the likelihood of this, for us to pull out a certain color. Okay, so I want you just to notice and wonder first what is in the jar. So everybody hit pause and think about what you see in the jar. Okay, maybe you counted each of the colors. So let's count them together. How many blues are there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blues. How many oranges are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 orange. And then I see 2 red, 1 yellow, and 1 black. Okay, so is it certain that if I reached my hand into this jar that I would pull out any one color? It's not for sure that I would pull out blue or orange or black or red or yellow, because there's always a chance I could pull out another color. So there's no 100% chance that I'm going to pull out any of those colors. Which color do you think is most likely? Which one do you think I would probably pull out if I put my hand in there and I pulled out a cube? What color do you think I would get? Maybe some of you are saying it's likely that I could get a blue because there are 8 blue cubes. So there's the most blue out of everything. What do you guys think is unlikely that I would pull out? I probably wouldn't pull out maybe you said black cube. It's unlikely that I would pull out a black cube. Let's make one and put it right there next to the thumbs down. It's very unlikely that I'm going to get that black cube, but it still could happen. And it's also unlikely that I would pull out a yellow. There's only 1 yellow. And I think it's unlikely that I would pull out a red even, because there's only 2 of them. So I'm going to say it's unlikely that I would pull out red. Now, none of these are impossible to pull out, right? It would be impossible for me to pull out a green, though, because green's not even in there, right? So I could not possibly pull out a green cube because one doesn't even exist in that jar. It is impossible. So that would not happen, right? Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to pretend like I'm mixing these up right here. And I am going to draw out a cube and we're going to find out what I get. What color do you predict will come out? What do you think? All right, I'm going to guess I'm going to pull out a blue. Let's see. Ah! I pulled out the jar. I got to lock the jar in place. Okay, let's see. And boom. All right, I had my eyes closed. What color did I get? Did I get one? I got a blue. It was likely that I was going to get that blue, huh? Okay, let's put it back in. I'm going to go again. I have my eyes closed. Tell me when I have one. Did I get one? Yep, I got an orange this time. Yeah, because there were 5 oranges, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that one that I got. Yeah, it was pretty likely that it would pull out a blue or an orange one, huh? Maybe even we would think about putting orange over there in the likely. All right, kids, so this is called probability. So if something's certainly going to happen, there's 100% chance. If it's likely going to happen, it's probably going to happen. There's a good chance. If it's unlikely, probably not going to happen. And look, I didn't get a black, a yellow, or a red. And impossible means it cannot happen. There's no chance. So there was no chance I could pull out a green because there were no green cubes. All right, kindergartners, have fun with probability. I'll see you next time. Bye.